Let's do. Hey, Shalom, Shalom. Can y'all brothers, can you hear me?
Still loading.
Still loading?
Yes, sir. Still
Yeah, I still got the.
Hey, Shalom,
So,
All right, I'm basically Shalom. We back. This is GMS Gary. Basically, we were out camping earlier.
Technical difficulties.
Yep, we was having technical difficulties due to the weather. By being so cold out there today, it kept on knocking our battery out and messing with our signal as far as with the cell signal. So we decided to come on in and finish up. All right, you go ahead, brother. Finish off when we started off.
Yeah.
Y'all was in Ezekiel 35.
Yes, sir. I had Malachi.
Oh yeah, you didn't finish.
Malachi 1, started at verse 4. It says, whereas Edom saith, we are impoverished, but we will return and build the desolate places. Thus saith the Lord of hosts, they shall build, but I will throw down, and they shall call them the border of wickedness, and the people against whom the Lord hath indignation forever.
So these are the people that the Lord has had indignation with forever. He said it from the beginning. Did he not say the end is written from the beginning? The Lord has never loved Esau either. These are the people that he set up to show his power. That's all there are.
Precept. If I can line back, it's even he said from forever, and Esau Edom. Before he was Esau Edom, he was a serpent in the garden. In the book of Genesis, man, he just came back. That the seed of the wicked has to come back through men, which that man was with Esau Edom. You know, so that indignation has lasted forever.
I got a quick one if I may.
Okay, go ahead, brother.
This is this is Proverbs 16:4. To back up the brother Agwab, it says, "The Lord Yahweh hath made all things for Himself, yea, even the wicked for the day of evil."
So he's made it for the day of evil. You can't tell the Lord who he can love and who he can hate. He's the that's the potter.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, he's the potter.
So you can't tell him how he can mold and what he can do with his clay.
Let's go on back into Romans. Somebody grab it real quick. Romans 9, 21 or 22. He made a vessel for honor, for honor.
Come.
If I may, I'm gonna watch the elders and the brothers from Boston. They broke it down beautifully. They said, and when you're looking at it from a spiritual level, there's really the Lord ain't doing really no such thing as good and evil to the eyes of the Lord, because everything is all for His will.
So for His purpose, yeah.
And everything all working for good, but perspective, like time is perspective. And time is irrelevant to the Most High. He's omnipotent. He's everywhere at one time. You know what I'm saying? So it depends on the perspective of the person. Like you said, to the Most High. There's no good and evil. Everything working for my pleasure.
That's it.
I put everything for my will. So everything is good. That's why when they came to Yahushua, it was like there is none that is good but him that is in heaven, the Father that is in heaven.
Which really just means balance.
Balance. You know.
Right.
He sets good against evil. He's the one that set good against evil because that's the way he wanted to set his story. You know?
All his ways are just.
All his ways are just.
And they help work for one another. The opposite, you wouldn't know day without light.
Yeah.
You wouldn't know a man without having a woman.
You wouldn't know good without evil. Yeah. How could you possibly know good if you never experienced evil? Balance.
Precept.
And if you understand how the Lord set up everything, you see how it all makes sense.
Right, especially with dealing with the law.
Yep.
Oh, Yahweh Shemi Shai, knowing it, and then having an understanding of it, and then everything just lines up and start making way more sense than you ever, known it. You understand what good is now, what evil is, from experience.
Yep.
And you're like, oh man, now I see why the Most High said we shouldn't do this. Thou should not steal, or thou should not kill, thou should not commit adultery. And the list goes on and on and on. You start understanding more, like, I see why. Because there's repercussions to it. You know what I'm saying? It's like cause and effect. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead, brother.
Precept.
The Roman?
Want me to get Romans right quick?
No, get your precept real quick. And somebody hold that, get that Romans.
To back you brothers
So
up.
this brother, he got something to say real quick. You got something to say, brother?
No, I was gonna say, I
Sloppy, brother, my bad.
That's all, man.
Go ahead, brother.
He'll come
Yeah,
back to me.
this is Isaiah 26:10. It says, "Let favor be showed to the wicked, yet will he not learn righteousness."
Oh, that's what it was. Like, I made
That's mighty.
Esau, he was set up so we can learn. He's just nothing but a tool to teach us a lesson.
That's it.
That's all he is, man. So in the grand scheme of the thing, although we get vexed because he's ruled in the flesh, when in the spirit we're comforted because we know, oh, you just set up to teach us a lesson.
Yes, sir.
You're nothing but a tool, nigga.
God.
That the Lord finna, you know, like a hammer, an old hammer. After a while, that hammer become useless, and what they do? You throw that shit away. You don't need no more.
Because the scripture say all things before I learn. Everything is for our learning. You're right, absolutely.
Absolutely, yeah.
You know, everything that we go through and see, it's all for us to be get perfected. You know, saying in the spirit and power, Yahweh should be our shot.
God.
You know,
And just like how the Romans was going to, everything is for our learning the word. It said when O Assyrian, rod of my anger, was the weapon of my indignation. So hey, I'm gonna use you to be my whooping stick. You know, it's really me that's doing it, but you're gonna teach my people. You know who the wicked is. You're the wicked. I'm gonna use my wicked. That's why everything is in the power of what? The Most High.
and basically, and how the way he used him, he let him be in rulership. Now we see through the spirit up under his rulership, like, wow, man, this is wicked.
That's why the laws are in place.
Yeah.
Because we don't want to fall under. That just says that now we
Yeah,
see
yeah,
the importance of the laws, which should have been the whole way from the start.
Yeah,
But we had to fall away to understand the importance of having it because this is what the way he wanted this movie to go.
but you know, because now we can appreciate it more.
God.
You know what I'm saying, and love the Most High even more. You know, having an understanding that the Lord was just, Most High was just loving us. You know, giving us that love, man, showing us how to operate and how to govern our lives and our families. You know,
Con, if I may,
yeah,
that's why carnal, like you'll hear Jake like, why would a power put me in captivity?
Yeah, yeah.
Because you thinking it from a carnal, you trying to break it down to a spirit. Well, I won't serve a God like that because you carnal. You carnal, nigga.
And that's why you're disobedient to parents.
yeah.
Just for him even saying something like that shows he's a nigga, you know, because you don't know the Lord. They got some nobody else over.
We got some more to that, Yasharala.
Come.
Let them finish that real quick.
This is Isaiah 26:10. "Let favor be showed to the wicked, yet will he not learn righteousness." And
Because the Most High set him up. He set the wicked up. The earth was given into the hand of the wicked. And then my brother just quoted, you know, because he was the whooping stick. You know what I'm saying, for Israel, man. And the Lord ain't gonna show him righteousness because why? He set up to do his part. You know, for the Lord, for the Most High's purpose. You know, go ahead, bro.
it said, "In the land of uprightness will he deal unjustly, and will not behold the majesty of the Lord."
Whew, there you go. That's plain right there. He ain't gonna uphold the majesty of the Lord. You know, what are they upholding here right now? It's folly, and then they said it in great dignity. You know, for Jake to keep going off Aaron against the Heavenly Father. You know, but ultimately, the Lord, like you said, he had 7,000 men that would not bow the knee to Baal. You know, that's the elect. Hey, the elect gonna wake up out of that and come up out of that, man. You know, and see what this devil is doing, and then do what? Blow the trumpet. He set up as watchmen to blow that trumpet to give out the warning. You know,
These are necessary for the story's sake.
yeah,
What's Superman if he ain't got villains to fight against?
yeah.
What's Batman if he ain't got Mr. Freeze and the Joker and
God.
you know the different evil characters supposedly, you know.
The protagonist and antagonist.
Yeah, hey, and he actually this nigga is kryptonite. He's our fucking weakness, man. If he wasn't around, bro, we could worship the Lord and do everything we need to do. He's the fucking stumbling block.
Yep.
The Lord is showing his power through the underdog because eventually he's going to use us to slay him. All right, you know, we're going to slay the dragon
Yeah.
in the name of Yahweh Shai.
Yeah,
He laid the trap and then tell the Lord, see, look at your people, just like a fucking nigga, man. He'll lay the trap for you and shit. They're like, look at him, look, see.
Yep.
It's going to be like, you know, you had all this power in this world, but yet my men overcame you.
Yeah.
And that's it right there. Ultimately, You know, because that's one way of slaying them too, by not bowing that knee down.
That's right.
Precept.
Hey, just like with Job, I told him that. He told me, he's like, you can, he said, you can't, what he say? The Most High said, you ain't gonna be able to, somebody grab it real quick in Job. You ain't gonna be able to get Job basically in so many words, roughly paraphrasing.
Oh, it's in my Joe one.
Yeah, Job 1.
Oh yeah, come on.
But, and it's the same thing with the elect. We all like Job. You said you could do anything you want to but kill him. You know? And you ain't gonna be able to kill none of the elect because why? What Yahweh shall say? They're in the hands of the Most High. No one can pluck them out.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna be able to pluck them in out of the hands of the Most High. The Most High is their covering, man.
Yep.
They protection, man, from all of this wickedness. You know, they already kept from the foundations of the earth, man. Part of that first fruits. You know, you got it, brother. Straight to the point.
I got it.
Con.
Job 2:3. It says, "The Lord said unto Satan, Hast thou considered my servant Job, that there is none like him in the earth, a perfect and upright man, one that feareth Yahweh and escheweth evil, and escheweth evil, and still he holdeth fast his integrity, although thou movest me against him to destroy him without cause." And Satan answered the Lord and said, "Skin for skin, yeah, all that a man hath will he give for his life. But put forth thy hand now and touch his bone and his flesh, and he will curse it to thy face." And the Lord said to Satan, "Behold, he is in thine hand, but save his life." That's it.
So basically, hey, the Most High said, "Hey, he in your hands." You know what I'm saying? But you can't touch his life. You know, and it's the same thing right now, man. Spiritually.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, the earth is given into the hand of the wicked. Hey, he out here putting all his ideologies out here, you know, all of his doctrine,
Okay.
all his poison,
And it's witchcraft.
his witchcraft, right? You know,
It's
Yep.
part of the reason why you succeeding so much is because Jake actually killed himself.
Yep.
Jake speak fucking death on himself. You got all the fucking money, so you know you put him in situations, man. You can't help him but be fucked up.
So I may add to your point, like as far as all the brothers that worship Yahweh Shem Yoshai, the scripture says him that depart from evil maketh himself a prey.
That's right.
So Satan knows all of our minds.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? He knows all of our thoughts.
that's right.
So all of our hells that we individually follow, all of our hells that we individually go through, is tailor made for us.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? Whether it be our women, he knows your weakness.
God,
Whether it be
yeah.
substance, whether it be a woman, whether it be a car, whether it be a job, whether it be discipline, whether it be financial, whether it be time, whether it be whatever. Whether it be parents, whether it be family, a woman, anything, man.
He got a target on you.
You got a target on you. He knows
Yeah.
what you're thinking.
That's it.
You know?
Yeah.
And he's a necessary evil so you could become strong in that weakness.
Con.
He's there to show you,
Yeah.
okay, this is where you weak at. The Lord use him, even spiritually. He's showing you through him, this is where you weak at, son. This is how you go overcome.
Bro, hey, Rod, just yesterday, I read it in 2 Corinthians. It was like, "In my infirmities I am made strong. For my weakness I am made strong." And your weakness you made strong because Satan tried to attack you. You overcame. It's like Job did. Satan attacked him in his weakness, but he overcame. Now he may have failed. You know, when you read the story of Job, you know where he failed at, but he still suffered and hearkened to the correction, man, to the rebuke. You know, just like how we do.
Hey, if I may, Apostle Cost said it best. You gotta look at this. You gotta learn to live with Satan. He's your sparring partner.
He's your sparring partner.
He's there every day. Every time you get up, he right there. Come on, let's fight, nigga.
Let's fight, nigga.
You know what I'm saying? So you gotta be there. Damn, man. You may not want to fight today, but he gonna make you. He hit you a little bit too hard. Oh shit! All right, go. All right, bet then. Let's go. You know?
That's mighty.
Even some people in the world would tell you that Satan's here to tempt humanity.
Yeah.
He's here to tempt the elect,
Right.
right? To build up the character of the elect.
Precept.
Con, go ahead, brother. And you got more to that, Yasharala?
No, it's not to that song.
Oh, hold on.
I'll get
The
that
elder had a
Romans.
solution.
Go ahead, brother. Because this is about him.
Okay,
This
go.
is Job 23:9. It says, "On the left hand where he doth work, but I cannot behold him." And speaking of Yahweh, because something that stuck out to me was that Brother Uriah mentioned that it's Yahweh basically allowing Satan to come after you.
Yeah.
You know, it's all through his will that he even he grants permission unto Satan, like, okay, go ahead and test my servant.
Zach, where you at?
Job 23:9.
I thought 23 and 9 count.
Mm-hmm.
And going back to the bounds of the Lord, because he
Okay.
works on the left hand and on the right.
Yeah.
So Job 23:9, on the left hand where he doth work, but I cannot behold him. He hideth himself on the right hand, that I cannot see him. But he knoweth the way that I take. When he hath tried me, I shall come forth as gold.
Woo! That's
Hey, read that again, man. That's mighty, bro.
he hid himself on the left hand because it's the works of Satan.
Yeah.
It's the what? But Satan acts on the orders of what?
That shit
Of the
cold.
And
He's
to,
like, hey, I'm just following orders, bro. It ain't nothing personal.
Yeah.
You know, like,
and two, this is why it's such a blessing that we have this truth, because it said that he is a power that hideth himself. You know, it isn't this knowledge, this truth, this wisdom, it isn't revealed unto everybody. So you even having an understanding that, okay, hey, Satan's right now on me, but it's the Lord behind it. So I gotta put my faith in the Lord to get over Satan. You know?
Yeah.
It's,
And,
man.
and what did the Lord tell us to do? He said, seek me and you shall find.
God.
And basically, you gotta research. You gotta go through these scriptures too,
Hey,
to find out how to get out. Sometimes in prayer,
Yeah,
you know, and also, hey, searching the scriptures. Like, man, what that scripture say?
Mhm.
You know,
Take a bet, Satan.
to combat them, man, to fight them. Yeah.
if I may, Elder, I to your point, because
Yeah.
like I brought it before, like, you know, the Lord, He's a king, and kings, you know, when they got to govern, they can't really be there and pretty much train their kid, 'cause they got to govern, you know, they got to govern the fucking kingdom. They got other affairs they got to attend to that's maybe more important than sitting here trying to train my king, my prince to be a king. So what he does is he puts that responsibility into what? His well-trusted servants.
that's right.
So in the spirit, the Lord, He does that what? With the left hand angels and the right hands. He using both sides to shape and mold his sons to become kings.
Yeah.
Then you get the report. What my son doing now, man? What's going on?
It's an order, because you see that even in the corporate world, all these different, you know what I'm saying, your everyday jobs. You got the head, division managers, and then it goes down the ladder. So, you know, while you may think that, okay, this dude really doesn't know what I do on a day-to-day basis, but he's getting reports from the one over you in your department.
Absolutely.
You know,
God.
Everybody follows the will of the Lord, man. Everybody does.
so
Huh. Like
It's
Lion King.
efficient. Well,
That's like we got.
I was about to say it's efficient. It's needful. Go ahead.
So Isaiah 45 verse 6 says that they may know from the rising of the sun and from the west that there is none beside me. I am the Lord and there is none else. So there's only one person that's, you know what I'm saying, behind the good, and there's only one person that's behind the evil. Alright, Satan is not controlling things.
That's right.
You know, it's all coming from the Lord.
Because what did he say? He said, I created both good and evil. Somebody can grant that one too.
Yeah,
It's the same.
He's going into
This
it.
ain't, it's right here.
Oh, Salaki, my bad. Go ahead, bro.
Yeah, verse 7 it says, I form the light and create
Yeah,
darkness.
that's it. Yeah.
I make peace and create evil. I, the Lord, do all these things.
That's it.
And if I may, like Saul, the scripture say an evil spirit from the Lord came upon Saul.
Came upon Saul.
And Saul's necessary to teach David on how not to be, when he became king, eventually, on what not to be like and how to be like.
So all the
Yeah. Now I was gonna say, just like with Esau, in spirit, we looking at this nigga ruling like this nigga's not fit to be king. But we learning from what? His mistakes. I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't treat my servants like that. I definitely would do that to the earth.
Yeah. What about David?
Yeah.
I'm sorry. No, you go say something.
Oh yeah, because all the power that Esau had, the Lord gave it to him.
Yeah.
So, and we know that. So,
Bible shot before it pass over. Get that Romans 9 that we call for. 9:18 or 9:20
I got it, bro.
later on. Because the Lord set up. He set up over one. And he put down another. And then not before long, he's going to set up one that is more profitable, which is what? Yahweh Shai. That's the one he's gonna set up that's more profitable.
I got one too, real quick, before you grab it. This is 1 Samuel chapter 2, verse 6. The Lord killeth and maketh alive.
They got a lot.
He bringeth down to the grave and bringeth up. The Lord maketh poor and he maketh rich.
It says Samuel.
Say, does it say,
Yeah, 1 Samuel.
does it say Satan does this, or does it say the Lord does this?
Con.
Which in that
Yeah.
time that he read at the time period he was reading it, it was Hannah who was saying this. If I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
Samuel's mother who was saying this, so she got it from Deuteronomy. You know what I'm saying? So it was known knowledge. This was like a very known thing at the time. Now this thing is lost now. That's why you have all these faithless infidels, you know, in this modern time. But
Yeah.
this was a known thing back then, man. And it was a woman that had faith, which is very hard to come by.
Yeah.
You know,
That was her praying.
praying.
Yeah. He said, she said, this is 1 Samuel chapter 2, verse 6, start beginning at the top. It says, Yahweh Shemiah Shai killeth and maketh alive. He bringeth down to the grave, he bringeth up. The Most High maketh poor, he maketh rich, he bringeth low. He lifteth up, he raiseth up the poor out of the dust,
Out of the dust.
and he lifted up the beggar from the dunghill.
And that's the mighty part about it,
Yep.
because if you understand your place and what Yahweh Shemiah got you in,
Mm-hmm.
you get little trinkets here and there of whether it be finances or comfort, but you understand that on a larger scale, that's talking about the kingdom of heaven. But right now, we're in the dunghill right now.
Mhm.
We don't get our glory until Yahweh Shai get his first.
Mm-hmm.
Which he already got his glory spiritually, but physically, you know, we got our glory spiritually.
And-
Like, that's
And notice what it said. He lifted up the beggar from the dunghill. What is the
Dunghill.
beggar? The beggar is the ones who I am praying
supplication.
with much supplication,
Kind,
begging the Lord.
begging them. Vamos.
Hey, and my man, it's funny that she said that because she begged the Lord for
She
a child.
begged them.
Yeah.
And she was ridiculed
God,
by
yeah.
the other wife. She was ridiculed. And
She was
like,
humble.
this woman, you know, she was going through hell.
And the crazy part about it, when you understand at the time period that she was doing, asking all this, you had Eli and his wicked ass sons, which
Wicked
pretty
ass
much the
sons.
judges at the time.
God, yeah.
And what happened? Through her, a righteous judge, in a sense, Samuel, or
Yeah.
prophet, came.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
And through to add, scripture never said this, but you know, Israelites, they talk.
yeah.
So you had all kind of rumors and like, yeah, you know what Eli's sons did. You know, like it's just like, oh man, Israel just, you know.
Because she said, when she asked, she said, when Eli asked her, I'm not like this, the daughter of I forgot her name, Bala. And come to find out, Eli's two sons came from her, but she was known to, you know, it didn't say, but she said she's like, I'm not like a drunkard like Bala. So you put, you know,
Put two and two together,
okay, she must have been like a mother of these wicked ass drunk, you know,
Yeah.
outlandish mama.
And then it's probably the wicked seed that betters them children. You know, a mother that's a drunk, they're not tending to their kids. They're not to get off subject, but still, you know what I'm saying? Not to get off subject, but you can read between lines. Go ahead.
He said to set them among princes, and to make them inherit the throne of glory. For the pillars of the earth are the Lord's, and he had set the world upon them. He will keep the feet of his saints.
And it's mighty because Samuel came out of, she begged for the Lord for, I think a subject, she begged for the Lord for Samuel. And he was responsible for who he ignored. He ignored the King David. You know, so hey, the Lord cold, bro.
Hey, a quick precept, back you up real quick. This is Ecclesiastes, Sirach, chapter 11, verse 5. Many kings have sat down upon the ground, and one that was never thought of have won the crown.
Damn.
And that's basically what it's about. Kings that came out the dung. Did the Lord not tell David, he was like, I brought thee from the sheepcots. That was like the lowest of the lowest job. You are a great king. Just like us.
Yeah.
Don't say just like us. We like
Just
way
like
at the
us.
bottom.
We way at the bottom.
We in a dunghill, which is really like you go to the what is dung?
Shit.
We in a shit pile.
We shoveling shit into the
Yeah.
kennel like,
Yeah.
it's a bullshit.
When you shovel this shit and you find this gold
John.
Yeah.
in the midst of the shit, like, what the fuck is this? Ding, ding,
You know we got to be at the lowest because he actually said he put the lowest of the heathen up over us.
Yeah, absolutely.
Amalekites are the lowest.
Well, even Yahushua himself, he said, this is my kingdom. My servants will fight for me.
That's right.
I mean, he didn't have a kingdom. He was like, man, this ain't my place. I ain't no ruler here. I'm fighting for my servants.
But and you notice what he said. He gonna set them amongst the princesses and make them to inherit the throne of glory. For the pillars of the earth are the Lord's. So everything belongs to Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. Like he said he have mercy on who he gonna have mercy on.
Right. What scripture you in?
This is 1 Samuel chapter 2 verse 8.
1 Samuel 2 and 8.
Yeah, he said and he had have set the world upon them, and that's on those pillars, and he will keep the feet of his saints. Basically, he gonna direct their paths, man, into righteousness. Regardless, man, where we at, man, even at the bottom of this dunghill. Hey, the Lord gonna lead us through it, man. Yeah, and he gonna put us on top eventually, in that season. And that's gonna be the one. It's gonna be forever, man.
That's if I made. It's a scripture where it says, I get it. It's like that's all the elect, the first fruits.
Yeah, let me finish reading off this last verse, and you got it, brother. He said, "He will keep the feet of his saints, and the wicked shall be silent in darkness. For by strength shall no man prevail." Yeah, because the wicked is already in darkness, man. And the Lord ain't giving them, he not protecting their feet, ordering their feet, out of the darkness. Yeah, they're gonna stay in there. They're gonna get caught up. But hey, the saints, man, he gonna lead them out of there, man. That's mighty, man. Call on you about Yahushua.
I got a precept.
Is it more? Oh, it's a little bit more. One more verse. He said, "The adversaries of the Lord shall be broken to pieces. Out of heaven shall he thunder upon them. The Lord shall judge the ends of the earth, and he shall give strength unto the king, his king, and exalt the horn of his anointing."
And it made us the changing of the gods.
That's
man.
it, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? This is what we read in Lazarus right now, man. You know what I'm saying? And the rich man.
Yeah.
It's the rich man being Esau, and then Lazarus represents the Israelites. You know, and what the Lord is going to put once again, the Israelites in this rightful seat, as judges and gods upon the earth, man.
Take your rule again.
That's it, man.
Precept. We got a quick one?
Nah, you got it, brother.
Alright, Sirach 10 and 14. The Most High have cast down the thrones of proud princes and set up the meek in their stead. The Lord hath plucked up the roots of proud nations and planted the lowly in their place. The Lord overthrew the countries of heathens and destroyed them to the foundations of the earth. He took some of them away and destroyed them and made their memorial to cease from the earth.
Because look, he ain't they power anyway, man. Only Israel. The Most High is only the power of Israel, man. Period, point blank. That's why, they can't humble down to the Most High. Hey, they got their own gods, They follow after their own dumb, gods, man.
Bro, he don't even follow his own God, man. His God is Quas. And you ain't never, he man, he's so much of a follower, he follow everybody else's gods. His own God, you hear him like one time in the scriptures. Edom's God is Quas.
Well, according, they God actually give them freedoms and liberties to guide them abroad,
Yeah. I remember Pastor Allen came out and he said even these heathens, they disobey their own gods, their own idols, because they follow money.
Yep.
Whichever God get them richer, they'll disown their God and follow that one. He said, whichever God is the one on top, which is Edom's gods, they'll disown their own gods. And in hindsight, he said, they were like, oh yes, I pray 3 times a day on this carpet. The whole time behind closed doors, they disobeying their God because it's what they giving them riches. And I was like, damn, it's the mergers of the earth. They don't give a fuck about the idols.
As Mike said it, because Esau, firstborn son, Eliphaz, look up his name, it means my God is gold.
My God is gold.
His firstborn son, Eliphaz.
I'm going to say, well, they got their idols, and it's actually money.
Yeah, and they idols is riches. They don't give a fuck who worship. How long we're loyal to the highest bidder.
That's why they in the back of the dollar bill. That's why they got the newest or score.
Yeah, kind of.
You know, the money. They worship money because what comes with money? Power, control.
Fame. Yep.
You know.
Pulled out of KO.
Pulled out of kill.
Many of those people that get into that dark magic, man, they're always seeking something physical, something carnal.
I had a precept back up there, Samuel. Did you know that, Samuel?
Come on, brother. Go ahead. That's it.
Was anybody else reading?
I was reading Sirach.
What? You got more than
You
Sirach,
can
brother?
finish this Sirach, bro.
I got a little more. Just two more verses.
Finish this
Okay.
Sirach.
Verse 18. It says, "Pride was not made for men, nor furious anger for them that are born of a woman. They that fear the Lord are a sure seed, and they that love him an honorable plant. They that regard not the law are it said, they that regard not the law are dishonorable seed. They that transgress the commandments is deceivable seed."
Right, Con, because they don't consider the law.
That's right.
You know, the law of who? Of the Most High.
They don't care.
They don't care, man. So they are dishonorable seed.
That's right.
It goes right back to that dishonorable vessel. You know, in Romans chapter 9. Man. They were lawless from the beginning with, man. Esau, Edom, and all these other nations, really, at the end of the day, and 2/3 of Israel, man. Lawless, man. Dishonorable. Go ahead, bro. You got more?
And they follow power. They follow money.
Yep.
The gain.
Mm-hmm.
They don't care about the Lord.
That's because that's their gods, man. You take somebody's money away.
See
Take-
what they do.
See what they do, man. If you with a nigga woman and say you have money, you lose your money. You gonna lose her too. Yeah, you know.
You gonna lose her too.
You gonna lose her too, man. She
Unless
gonna
you're a
go.
righteous woman.
That's right, unless you got a righteous woman. You know, and that's rare in these times.
Rare as hell.
You know, a decent woman is a needle in a haystack. You know, real talk, a diamond in the rough, as they say. Just like the remnant, you know, of Israel, it's like a diamond in the rough. You know.
I had a quick one. Could you read the pillar again?
Come on, I'll read it for you, brother. This is 1 Samuel chapter 2.
Because that pillar, that's the elect
Mhm.
in the kingdom of heaven. Go ahead.
You talking about which one?
Pillars.
Pillars.
Six.
Okay, yeah, I got it. Verse.
Should be verse
Here you go, verse 8. It's 1 Samuel chapter 2, verse 8. He said, "He raiseth up the poor out of the dust. He lifted up the beggar from the dunghill, to set them among princesses, and to make them inherit the throne of glory." He said, "For the pillars of the earth are the Lord's."
To the pillars of the earth.
Hey, who are those pillars of the earth?
Yeah. What's the duty of a pillar? To hold up.
To hold up, yeah.
That means they're gonna have kingship and rulership. Everything that's set on the pillars is gonna be law.
And look what he said. And he set, and he has set the world upon them.
The world. It's the world upon them. Man, that's mighty.
You can look at that word "world" and see if it's cosmos or
Set to Bell.
Yeah, honestly, it could be in all three because
it could be cosmos,
It could be eon.
eons. It could be all time. It could be his law,
God.
which is his pillars. And look at the word pillars. And he said, and to make them inherit the throne of glory, for the pillars of the earth, or they could be also his elect.
God. I had a precept real quick to that.
Go ahead, brother.
It's, Micah 4:7. It says, "And I will make her that halteth a remnant, and her that was cast far off a strong nation.
Mm.
And the Lord shall reign over them in the Mount Zion from henceforth forever, even forever." Which with her that halted.
That's talking about the elect.
Yeah, because we halted, man.
Yeah,
we
you know.
don't have no rulership.
And that's why the Lord said for them to have me, what do you say? For them that will not have me to reign over them, bring them hither and slay them before me.
Warriors, man.
And but the ones that, the Lord said that he gonna reign over them forever. Hey, that's talking about his elect, man. He been reigned on since the beginning, since the foundations of the earth, man.
They shall be keepers of the fortress,
God, yeah.
which they're gonna rule with the
if I may, it's spiritual how the Lord did with Israel coming out of Egypt. He took this oppressed poor people, destroyed Egypt, took them out, weeded out the weak in the 40 wilderness, and then used that same people to go conquer the nations and take over. Think about it, how mighty it is. He took this poor oppressed people out of the plan of this superpower, and in turns use them years down the line to now take down these mighty nations. You know what I'm saying? Like that's cold, bro.
And then it shows it in the face of the heathen, like everything you did to oppress them and to make sure that they are not was in vain. All these years of preparation was in vain.
Trying to set them up.
For you.
God. And in spirit, we doing that right now.
Yes.
Like, I was gonna say in spirit, we're doing that right now. The Lord took us out of this dumbass state we was in, this matrix, gave us the word. Now you got the likes of vocab alone, these Christian pastors. How the fuck these niggas know this? They never went to school. They probably looking up brothers' backgrounds and shit, typing it up. Like, what school this nigga went to? He, you know, school not found. In fact, he's a dropout. He ain't finish high school. Got the word and confounded them, bro.
Man, because what the Lord said, who's that First Corinthians? Somebody grab it.
The wisdom of
He take the base things of the world to confound the wise.
Absolutely.
Salakia.
It's like two.
I got it. This is damn. If I may start at 4.
Yeah.
1 Corinthians 2 and 4. And my speech and my preaching was not with enticing words of man's wisdom, but in demonstration of the Spirit and of power.
And look, he said in demonstration of the Spirit and power, man. Hey, that's how you know, like, man, the Spirit. I mean, you can go to all the seminary schools all you want. You know what I'm saying? But if the Spirit ain't there, you still gonna be without the knowledge. You know what I'm saying? Because it be the Spirit that reveals everything.
Mm-hmm.
You know. Go ahead, bro.
It says that your faith should not stand in the wisdom of men, but in the power of the Most High.
That's it, man. Right, in the power of the Most High. It don't stand within men. Men don't know shit. You know, we get everything from the Most High. We still don't know anything. We just vessels. You know what I'm saying? The Lord speaks through us. Basically, the Lord, he can use anyone. He can use anybody he wants to, man.
Through the Spirit.
Because when you think about it, like I remember me and the brother Shamaria talked about it. Like all the Edomites that go into the Bible, they come from like a historical tip, and they don't understand the prophecies or the spiritual breakdowns of the scriptures. They're just going off face value of the word.
That's it. Yeah.
You know.
And also, when you read that 5th verse, it says that your faith should not stand in the wisdom of man, but in the power of Yahweh. But the power of Yahweh is His word. But you have to be able to break down His word.
That's
Like a lot of false prophets came and said this word and didn't know what the fuck they was talking about.
Because why? The scriptures say Amos 3 and 7. Surely the Lord would do nothing but revealeth his secrets unto his servants the prophets. You ain't gonna reveal your secrets to a nigga you don't know.
Right, because
Exactly.
and when the Lord said, he said this, he said, "For them that love me and my heavenly Father, we will come in and make our abode with them." You know what I'm saying? Basically, the Lord gonna open. If you open up when He knock, you let Him in. He gonna sup with you, and He gonna reveal these secrets. You know what I'm saying? And to you, you know.
He said, "Ye have not chosen me, but I have chosen you."
That's it. Yeah. That's it, man.
And Esau do that on the left hand with the Illuminati and all that secret society shit.
Yeah, he chooses them.
He chooses them, or he don't reveal everything, and even within that, there's levels to it.
I want to say it's levels to that. And like the Lord, you got it, like for instance with the Boulin. They got levels in that shit, man. The lower level ones don't know anything. They still go along with the agenda, but they don't know what's going on in the agenda. Like you got some of them too. Like you notice, like some of them, they'll get to a certain level in a boule, and then they'll find out some secrets that'll fuck them up. They'll be like, man, I didn't know this shit was wicked like this, and some of them will just leave.
Yeah.
They're like, man, I renounce this.
See, because they have different sections
Yep.
of groups. You know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying? They reveal things to you as you go higher up in these groups.
They realize they had to sacrifice their souls to this left hand side, this wickedness. And then they be like, man, nah, I don't think I want to do that.
They start to reveal. They start to reveal to you who they really worship.
it was an article.
Basically, they tell you that they worship Lucifer and all that.
Yeah, it was an article. You know, I think it was like sometimes last year about these different sororities.
Yeah.
These sorority women. A lot of them renounced, you know, a lot of these sororities, man, because they found out, you know, man, this shit is more wicked than what they thought. They just completely left it alone.
He used it also to control you, because like the Bill Cosby, you know, you was said Bill Cosby was a hound back in the day,
Yeah,
but when they discovered that he had that land, that oil from that land, you know, he even though he was part of the Boule, you know, they wanted to control him. They said, hey, look, we want that land. He's like, nah, I don't want to sell it. But they use it, you know, they had to bankrupt. So they use it for a control tactic too. Even if you in this situation and you doing all the stuff you need to do, if you get something that's of value or something that they want, they got the control, they got the ability to control you to do what they want you to do.
Hey, just like if I may too, just like in Esau's military, they got a thing called clearance or secret clearance.
Mm-hmm.
So as you move up in rank in this devil's army, the lower levels you gotta have you gotta go get because I went when I was in the devil's army.
Right.
In order for me to have a certain job,
Security clearance.
you have to go get a security clearance. And you had secret, and you had top secret,
More access.
and you had I don't know what the fuck is above that, probably classified or something. You know, but it's levels to secret, like certain shit. You know, and they gotta do what? A background check.
Right.
They to my background every motherfucking thing. Who you live with, what time? Because they want to know. Okay, are you trustworthy for us to give you these secrets?
See, because when you go up to the top, you realize it's all nonsense. You realize it's all based on a lie, and they just got people, you know what I'm saying, mad, man.
flunkies, they got their flunkies,
But
you know.
they still sworn to secrecy.
They still can't even tell you what it is. They
can't
don't.
reveal a lot of
They can't-
things.
Yep, I was gonna say that they can't reveal, even the ones that decide to you know, opt out.
Yeah.
They gotta go to their grave with those secrets.
That's it.
Because if they don't, I'm pretty sure it's like a stipulation to it. Like, if you say anything, hey, we
Well,
gonna
it's death.
kill you
It's
anything.
death. That's why they cut out, you know, and it's a ritual where where they cut out the tongue, you know, they do a little enactment, cut out the tongue, and then, you know, they slit the throat. You see what I'm saying? That's a ritual that they do, or they'll stick a knife within your chest. Yeah, you know, within the initiation. So, you know, but you still sworn to secrecy in some.
And we bring this all out because the left hand only mimics what the right hand do. We're sworn you take your hand off that plow.
Right.
You still gonna have to pay. You might well, you know what I'm saying? Hey.
Yeah, because it's an oath.
Yeah,
It's
an
a
oath.
covenant. That the scripture say, if thou vows a vow, defer not to pay it. You know, and we made that vow, you know, in the wilderness with Moses, man. Still, the Lord is still, you know, upholding us to that, man. You know, the only thing different now is He gave us this grace, you know, through Yahweh Shai, man. You know.
And for those of us, once you like the video, especially for those of that, once you went on the front line and very much start teaching, that's pretty much you into a contract with the Lord. But you know, like the elder was saying, a lot of people they get into this shit, but they don't even know the details of it. They don't know what they really a part of until more and more get revealed. They're like, oh, I don't want no smokes with this. And just like on the right hand, some guy they come in, they think, okay, it's cool, I'm an Israelite, I'm chosen. But they, you know, when the bitter kick in, they're like, damn, I gotta go through that just to, you know what? I don't want no parts of that. But nigga, now you know now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You are now you held accountable now because you know.
Yeah, so you just said it because basically when you become you took an oath, and the scripture says what, man, you swear not by heaven or hell, or by because whenever you do swear a thing, you uphold it. You want money, you take an oath when you come step into this thing, man. And like he read earlier, man, you know, man don't consider, he don't count the cost. You know, you come into this thing, man. This basically just like the gangs, man. Blood in, blood out. It ain't no step in and then retreat. No, man. You know.
Because why the Lord enlisted you into his army. Once you sign that contract, just like in Esau's army, your ass go AWOL in a time of war. What's the penalty?
Fire squad.
death,
Yeah.
jail time or death. Which jail time eventually gonna lead to you dying any goddamn way.
Right.
You know, and that's how the Lord look at it. Oh, you in AWOL.
Yeah, it's like a job. When you sign in for a job, they don't want you working with the competitors. You know what I'm saying? Once they see you work with the competitor, they fire you, man. Because that's not what they want. You know what I'm saying? They want 100% of you.
Who holding scriptures?
Hey,
okay.
oh,
Now I got something.
Okay, Con, you got the oath since they're talking about oath.
Con, go ahead.
Go ahead and get the definition of that real quick, brother.
oath that says a solemn promise,
Mm-hmm.
often invoking a divine witness regarding one's future actions or behavior.
That's it.
Let me see what else it says.
Is
It
there any
says a
other,
swear word or a vow.
basically like a what?
A swear or a vow.
Or a vow,
Or
basically.
about.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is in this sense. What an oath is. So you basically gotta know what you're making a vow to.
What you signing up for?
What are you signing up for? Like the Lord said, to count up the costs.
That's right.
And he said, cause some men don't count, they don't count up the costs. And they don't understand what the cost is.
Right.
You know, what is the cost in coming to serve Yahweh Shem Yahushua? What is the cost? The Lord told you what the cost is. It's your life. Your life now. And he laid his life down. He laid up the cost. He set the standard.
He is a ransom.
Yep,
Okay, like you know, motherfucker bond you out of jail.
yep.
But the bill's bond. He bond you out of jail. Now you owe me.
You owe him.
Now it's an agreement of me paying for this bond. Now you gotta stay your ass at the trouble. You gotta go to work. You gotta make sure you got curfew. Make sure your ass hitting at this time. If you don't fulfill the terms of the agreements, I'm gonna send my bounty hunters to come look for your ass.
Angels.
Cause now you gotta pay that debt back.
Yeah.
It could be like for life
Yep.
until death.
That
Hey, but when it comes to serving the Lord, why don't they say it like that?
Say what, brother?
When it comes to serving the Lord, why don't they say it like that?
Like that, like the church.
You know, just for how people say, I'm doing this for life.
Oh,
I'm doing
yeah.
this till death,
Yeah.
till I die.
God,
Man, love their life.
that's
You
right.
got something else?
Like the elder just said it perfectly. Cause men love their life.
Yeah.
They don't wanna let their own life go. They love this world, man. But y'all got it, brother. Keep on going.
No, I won't get
I
nothing.
got a quick break.
Get your precept.
It's Isaiah 55, verse 3. Incline your ear and come unto me. Hear, and your soul shall live, and I will make an everlasting covenant with you, even the sure mercies of David.
That's it. God.
Yeah, okay.
Somebody got that Romans? Oh, you got yours, Elder. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
yeah. What Romans say?
The one with the
Yeah.
That Romans 9 and
9 and 21, I believe, with the
I got you.
with the
The clay?
Yeah,
the vessels.
Yeah, I got you.
You want
But the elder had something first.
Well, this talking about Amalek. It's cool. It's still standing. It's prevalent.
Okay,
Go ahead,
God.
Romans 9,
Mm-hmm.
can I start at 17?
Yeah.
Romans 9 and 17, for the scripture saith unto Pharaoh, even for the same purpose I have raised thee up, that I might show my power in thee,
Mm.
and that my name might be declared throughout all the earth. Therefore have he mercy on whom he hath mercy.
Hey, don't this sound like the same Most High man that's been talking from the beginning?
If I may,
What did he change that, man?
if I may,
Yeah, go ahead, brother. Go
Daniel
ahead.
7, it's like, hey, Lord, it never mentioned Pharaoh,
Yeah.
but he said other kings that are, you know what I'm saying? He said he said other kings, he said the Grecians, he said the Medo-Persian, the Medes and Persians, you know, he said the Romans, he said America, he said all of these kings of the earth, man, they all gonna fall. Why not set up Pharaoh? Why not set up you? You know, like he only set up kings. No, he set everybody up, man. Everybody has bounds that they cannot pass. Everybody has bounds.
It says, for the scripture saith unto Pharaoh, even for the same purpose I have raised thee up, that I might show my power in thee, and that my name might be declared throughout all the earth.
And he told Pharaoh these things. He told Pharaoh, like, look, man, you're gonna fall. But he said, what did it say? It said, the Lord hardened the heart of Pharaoh. The Lord hardened his heart in him. It wasn't Pharaoh that was like, yeah, Pharaoh actually wanted to let the people go. He was like, I think I'll let the people go. But the Lord hardened his heart.
Yeah, again. Yeah.
Four or five times, man.
So no such thing as free will.
He couldn't help it.
God. And if I may add, also, if you know that you study the history, if you study the history of all these ancient kingdoms and rules, what they was all obsessed with,
Power, yeah.
beyond that, immortality.
Yeah, one regardless.
That's what
That's all.
That's what he saw.
Even within that, a lot of these kings was not obsessed with it. They acknowledged the higher power. They acknowledged the prophets. Nebuchadnezzar acknowledged the prophets. Pharaoh acknowledged the prophets and let them go.
Yeah, they had, and the reason why they so obsessed with that mortality is because why? Because they got all this power and riches, and they want to live forever to enjoy him.
To enjoy it, would be us.
Yeah, but here it is. They ain't gonna. Hey, the Lord. Hey, they got an expiration date.
And if I may, it's like says something.
I would say he gonna cut them off.
We'll cut them off.
And if I may, you trying to attain immortality, you fighting against the will of the Lord.
That's it. Yeah.
It's not the will for you to live forever. It's not the will for Esau to live forever. Nigga, your ass gonna die. In fact, the scriptures say you gonna, after 1,000 years in the captivity, you're gonna be done away with. You're gonna be extinguished.
Right. He got to get his reward, man. And he gonna get it double.
Precept.
You know, his reward that what he reaped out, man, was wickedness, you know, and unfairness,
I got it.
slavery, all of that, man. Go ahead, bro.
I'll start at verse 4, Revelations 18:4. And it says, I heard another voice from heaven saying, come out of her, my people, that ye be not partakers of her sins, that ye receive not of her plagues. For her sins have reached unto heaven, and Yahweh have remembered her iniquities.
Iniquity, yeah, the Most High, he ain't forgot about your iniquity. Yeah, it reached all the way into the heavens, man. The stench done hit his nose, his nostrils.
It's,
You know?
if I may, it's like
Yeah.
prosecutors in America. They build a case on you.
Yep.
My dad was a victim of that. They ain't let him know when they called him the first time. They say, hey, we're gonna let this shit build up. Hey, Lord, what do you think the Lord gonna do? I ain't gonna punish you the first time, the 50th time, the 100th time, the 10,000th time. I'm letting that shit build up until when I'm like, all right, now it's time to what? Pay for them plays. All right, y'all come up to this chambers.
He said that back during Cain.
Yeah, brother did that.
That's what I'm trying to think.
He brought that up at camp because we building a RICO case.
A RICO.
Man.
A RICO.
This dude ain't about to get, you know, and when they build up a case on you, the evidence is stacked so high. There's no way you.
There's no way. That's the whole purpose of building the evidence.
Building evidence, right.
You can't fight it. There's no way you can fight every single charge.
You're gonna be indicted.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the I think you have to build the RICO because, like Jake, get off because they knew people, but hey, you ain't getting off on this.
That's it, man.
Yeah, where they say his reputation precedes itself.
Yes.
You know, his reputation is being wicked, man.
Yeah. But then also you got the mouth for the dead. You got the mouth for the dead. Telling to the Lord, like, hey Lord, he did this to me.
Exactly.
I wasn't worthy of this. He did this. I wasn't worthy. I wasn't guilty of this crime. He punished me for this.
And Lord, what they doing, Lord? They up there trying to force this ABC stuff on people, on our children, Lord. And then they trying to put poison in us. They get us eat poison. Look what they doing to the food, Lord.
When I refuse,
hey, Lord,
they want to kill me.
Hey, Lord, did you see the plastic ocean?
God.
Hey, the animals testify. The lions coming out. Yeah,
The lions coming out talking, bro.
Yeah, he got me in the zoo. He got me. Hey, Lord, I'm gonna be out freaking me some lion ass and he got me in the zoo. What's up, Lord?
The cows out there telling this nigga stuffing in the corn.
Man, all that, the whale,
The trees?
The trees.
Nobody just told y'all the damn whales had the normal way they go fishing. They couldn't go that way because Esau was fishing. These niggas had to go to the damn farm where they got the baby fish in the captivity. They actually broke into where the farm at, bro. I'm like, this shit is just wicked as hell. They broke into the farm to go feed
But
themselves.
what the brother said is not unbelievable because the Lord he already opened the mouth of animals before.
Yeah, donkey.
So the trees gonna be speaking,
Yeah.
animals gonna be speaking. They're like, all right, then
Corn
the
gonna be
case is
jumping.
over with.
Oh,
man.
the
Curse.
Yeah, the trees. He don't plant no female trees. All male trees.
Everybody
Wherever he
gonna and everybody gonna testify against Esau.
Hey, even his own
testify against him right now.
Yeah, even his own creation, the robots. Yeah, this motherfucker. The robot killed himself.
put it. Overworking me.
This motherfucker has me working.
He did
I didn't wanna be here.
He didn't program me right when he died.
Trees that you look up to, you
How
can't
the robot kill himself,
even
bro?
see the end of it.
Yeah, that was crazy. How evil you are! You killed the robot had to kill itself. The robot looking like, how the fuck can I die?
Low battery.
The robot was Ultron.
Battery
It's like, I
malfunction.
cannot be here.
Go ahead, brother. Finish out your wild.
God, bro.
This is verse 6 and Revelation 18:6. It says, "Reward her even as she had rewarded you, and double unto her double according to her works, and the cup which she had filled to her double."
God.
If I may, in the NLT it says, "Do to her as she has done to others."
Hey, that's a reward.
Yep.
And people don't even know what a reward means. They think it means like a prize, but they don't. Somebody look up the word
I'm looking it up
reward.
right now.
You got it.
Oh, you got it? Damn. Jim has got some.
That was the spirit, bro. He was already on it, looking it up.
Jim has word search.
It says recompense.
Yeah,
Yeah,
recompense.
go right there.
The pay.
Prize.
Hey, look up what recompense mean. You know what I mean? To like
Yeah,
pay back or something like that.
Payback.
Yeah, we gotta do it.
Yeah, because re meaning back, compense going into money.
Pen-
Compensate.
pen-
Compensate.
Payment.
Or pensions.
Payment.
Compensation.
Pensions mean to pay back.
Yeah, that's it right there. It means to pay back. So basically, when it say rewarded to her double to pay her back, that's what it means to pay her back. And then it say pay it back to her double.
So consequences.
Yes, that's it.
Big payback.
The big
Big
payback.
payback.
And then the Lord says double. So it's the big payback double.
Shit, he up there now too.
Yep.
He probably died like, yeah, I be, you know.
Yeah, Lord, you put that in my head. I made the big payback. You about to really pay this thing.
More of that double shot.
I got a precept.
It's more. Let me finish that up real quick.
It says, "Do to her as she has done to others, double her penalty for all her evil deeds. She brewed a cup of terror for others, so brew twice as much for her."
Damn.
So you finna get that double fold.
Yep.
Right.
That's it, man. Double. And why? Because look, Esau merciless. Yeah, he has no mercy for nothing and nobody, man. You know, that's why he gonna get back all of that. You know, because he ain't had no mercy, man.
And that goes back to
Yep.
what we opened up with Ezekiel 35. It says, "Since you have not had a hatred for blood, blood shall pursue you."
That's it, man.
Yeah, let me correct myself. It says penance. It says the action of feeling or showing sorrow and regret for having done wrong, repentance. So Esau gonna have that regret even if he's forced to. He's gonna be so much in torment. He's like, oh, all right, I'm sorry. This is enough. I'm sorry. All right, I give in. I'm sorry. And that's not gonna be enough. It said
Somebody's
double.
enough.
It said double. No, it ain't gonna be enough. Because you don't want to have repentance when you ain't getting hurt. So now you getting hurt. Now you forced to be sorry. No, we need double.
Cause he ain't considered.
Yep. Just like the rich man when he went, you know, when it was his time to serve.
Yeah, it was time to serve.
Yeah.
And even this was like, oh man, you ain't sorry because
Yep.
you ain't sorry because you're sorry.
Right.
You sorry because you
Because
got
you
caught.
going through it, yeah.
Because you're going through it. Now you sorry because you're going through it. But Esau gonna be sorry because he's going through it. But he need double.
Just like the nigga in the Maccabees. Lord plagued his ass with a stomach ailment. He talking all that good shit. Lord plagued his ass, and the Lord still took him out.
Antiochus.
Yeah, he wrote a letter and shit. I had wise eyes, and the Lord still smoked his ass. Like,
Smoked his ass.
bye, nigga. You still die.
Smoking.
So you was a hypocrite the whole time.
You got more. That was it on
That
that
was
one.
on that,
Yeah,
yeah.
kind
I
of. Go ahead, brother.
got a quick one. This is 2nd Ezra 6. I'm starting at 18, but the point is in 19. It says, and it said, behold, the days come that I will begin to draw nigh and to visit them that dwell upon the earth. I will begin to make inquisition of them, which I said, what they have be that have hurt unjustly with their unrighteousness, and when the affliction of Zion shall be fulfilled. And if I may, the brother got the word from inquisition.
Inquisition, a period of prolonged or intensive questioning or investigation.
Oh, yeah, it's time for light to get on you.
Yeah, that's
You in
trials.
you in that room.
Yeah, you in that room. Yeah.
The true law and order right here.
Yeah.
A judicial or official inquiry. It also comes from late Middle English and Old French saying examination.
Yeah, examination. Legal examination.
Interrogation.
Interrogation. But it's crazy because it's interrogation, but the angel of the Lord got all eyes all around about it. Meaning like they have eyes, but they see everything. All at once. Every angel see everything is going on.
And everything's being recorded.
Everything's being
It's
reported.
sent right up to the Most High.
Yep.
And we're the angels on the ground in the
Spiritual
spirit.
snitches.
Yeah, we right there in the flesh, like reporting live from the, we like the newscasters, reporting live, from the crime scene.
Well, it's crazy because it was different counterparts. We the physical counterparts. We're the angels, with the angels being messenger, but we're the physical counterparts telling people.
Yep.
But then the angelic counterparts is telling you how about Shem Moshe. Because it's all written structure. You know what I'm saying? We telling people, even the people that don't want to, even people don't want to listen, man. They don't want to listen. Hey, fuck them. We still telling them though.
Hey,
But the spiritual counterparts is telling you how about Shem Moshe. Like, okay, come on.
That's it, brothers.
It's getting documented.
and it's mighty because the Lord told what he told Cain. He said, "You should be a fugitive and a vagabond."
Hey, but even what we doing is getting documented, man. So it's like it's double entendre. It's a double fold. But we're actually trying to do righteousness. We're repenting to the Lord, asking the Lord, I'm sorry. When you say even with
Could we consider him?
John,
Esau don't consider. Because they inward thoughts.
he's 2/3.
That they inward thoughts so that this place is gonna last forever. You see, you have these people talking right now, talking about some the Democrats are done for the next 30 years. They talk like that, man. It's gonna be Republicans for the next 30 years. This is the mindsets of simple-minded, people, man, that don't mind process.
30 years.
They don't even
30
mind
years,
process.
bro.
Yes.
This is over with, man.
Yeah.
30
Look,
years.
Technically, it's a half truth. Democrats is done for the next 30 years. It wouldn't be no more Democrats or Republicans.
For forever.
All of it done.
30 years.
All this shit.
Forever, but that's how they look at it. They all excited about it. I'm like, yeah, okay.
You have been deceived.
Yeah.
What were you saying? You were about Cain?
Oh yeah, Cain, he was a fugitive and a vagabond. And what's a fugitive? One that's trying to escape justice.
Yeah.
Justice, a vagabond one that land. He's on the escape. He get caught up in this state. Like, fuck, I gotta flee to the next state.
Yeah.
Flee to this state.
You're
Flee to
warrant out
this
for
state.
that arrest.
Well, it's just like the high class, the elites, man. They actually call themselves the sons of David. They try to practice themselves in the law and the Talmud, thinking that they exempt. No, man, the Talmud is some bullshit.
And
Some
just
shit you created, man.
and it's cool you say that, you bring that up because what a dude that's tried to disguise himself as somebody else. When niggas on the run, what they do, they put on the fake glass. You know the fucking glass with the mustache. He try to hide it, man. He got the fake wig on. You know what I'm saying? Because he's trying to blend in. He got different identities. But we got like 12 ID cards, but it's all different names and different. You know what I'm saying?
Different tribes.
Angel will grab that nigga up.
Like passports and
Yeah,
stuff.
he got fake passports.
And
That's
the angel will grab that nigga up. Nigga, I see you, bitch. Like, I see
Yeah, you know what that remind me of that one scripture, 1 Thessalonians chapter 5, verse 3. He said when they should say is peace and safety, yeah, and such destruction should fall upon them or something like that, but I'm paraphrasing. And then it says this, it says, and they shall not escape.
That's good.
Ain't gonna be nowhere for them to run or hide, man, during the time of the judgment of the Most High. Once them nukes get set off, that's it.
It's over with.
It's over with. He ain't gonna be able to be a vagabond no more, or a fugitive no more. He gonna be
a
caught.
slave.
It's time for him to be slave. He gonna be
Forever.
caught up, man. Look, cause why? The Lord, he gonna do Jeremiah 16:16.
It's time for him to serve now.
Hey, even if they do try to hide in underground bunkers or underwater cities that they have up in the cliffs of the rock somewhere, hey, the hunters is gonna come pull them out. You know what I'm saying? Hey, ain't gonna be no way. But,
Jail time.
I would say just like how he was in them tunnels.
yeah, God, yeah.
Hey, it's spiritual, just like he did, and just like he did to Saddam Hussein. What he did to Saddam Hussein? What they found Saddam Hussein?
Okay.
In a motherfucker, he was in a rock.
Yeah.
He was in a cave in the ground. They digged his ass. He looking up. got your ass. And that's what the Lord gonna do to your ass.
That's it, yep.
That was old boy.
That was Saddam Hussein when they
I thought that was,
That was Bin Laden.
Bin Laden, I found him at one of his
No,
cribs.
yeah.
No,
Saddam,
that was
Saddam.
Cap. His pop.
No, they found his ass in the ground.
He was in the ground, hide, bro. No, he was in the ground, hide somewhere. They found his ass. I remember that.
He was at, they found
They found
Osama
him at
supposedly
his
he was at the house and
His
count
face
out.
was dirty.
Oh, they found Saddam. He was in the. I seen him in the video because that nigga
Yeah.
came out the dirt. He looked rusty.
Whole nasty.
Here's nappy. She's like, yeah, that's your ass now. And it's how you know the iron of the Lord. He's the master jokes. We know Lord. That's how they got a sense of humor. Because everything you've been doing to the nations and to Jake
Yeah, yep.
is gonna be on your ass now, nigga.
That's it. Go ahead with your precept, brother. The brother hot over there with that precept.
Revelations 13:10. It says, "He that leadeth in captivity shall go into captivity. He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword."
See, basically everything that he did, it's gonna fall right back on him, man. Yeah, even in captivity, him using the sword, because that was his blessing. And it tell you that in the book of Genesis, chapter 27. You know, Esau's blessing was the sword, man. You know, and he used that sword, man, to get where he is right now to this day.
By that sword, you should live.
Yeah, and he said, by that sword you should live. And that's what he did. He used it to put fear in the nations, you know, to, rule over the world, basically, man.
Hey, if I may, even if that's not, it's spiritual, even with that whole Iraqi war.
Mm-hmm.
We look at it in spirit because that landmass, Iraq, is really ancient Babylon.
Yeah.
So how they invaded Babylon, they dropped bombs. They bombed the shit out of Babylon, Iraq. Remember when Bush?
Yeah.
They bombed them doing what? The nighttime when motherfuckers was sleeping.
Damn.
And it's this prelude. That's what the Lord gonna do to this literal spiritual Babylon, America.
Yeah.
Gonna bomb your ass at not to say at night.
Even Obama.
Yeah.
Obama administration bombed the shit out of their ass, man.
Yeah.
Bomb kids, bomb all kind of people, bro. They actually, overseas they call him Barack Obama. Barack Obama like Obama, like he bombed the shit thing.
Yeah.
And it's crazy how the Lord used spiritual Babylon to invade that ancient landmass. Actual Babylon. So Lord, he cold how he said.
He said, look, basically he gonna get recompensed. It's gonna get paid back into him, man. The payback. Like what we just reading in what's that, Revelations 18. It's gonna be given into him double, man. You know, he gonna get bombed to death, and then also taken into slavery, because that's what he did, man. He actually enslaved the world, basically, when you really think about it.
Oh yeah, absolutely. That's why
You
the
know?
central bank. The
Yep.
central bank enslaves everybody.
That's
That's why Gaddafi wasn't with that shit. And the other, it was like 7 other world leaders that got
Syria.
with that.
Yeah, that's why.
They wasn't with that shit. They was like, oh no, our government doing good. We cool.
Yeah, they didn't want that.
The central bank. They
Yeah.
was like, oh, it's like now
Yeah.
now we finna invade all y'all niggas.
That's actually spiritual. That's why that his time is up, because that long contract that he had with Saudi Arabia is up. Was up like a couple months back. The petrodollar.
And then who's a beast that they awaken now is Russia. Even back before, it was even before 9/11.
Yeah.
In the 90s, they had that we're not gonna have any European nations come with the NATO.
Right.
But slowly but surely, NATO been gathering together more and more UN nations, European nations, and Russia like, bro, what the fuck? What the fuck with the treaty we just signed? What the fuck? Esau been fucking going against treaties, man.
It's mighty that his Lord call it the bear. Because what a bear does during the winter months, it hibernates. So for years, while the bear hibernating, America doing all that shit, but they forgot the bear is gonna wake up one day.
Yeah, Lord woke that bear.
The bear woke up out of that motherfucker.
He's actually violent. He's actually more violent when he's disturbed out of his sleep, and not by natural. When he naturally wake up, he cool. But when you disturb him, bro, it's all hell.
That's why poking the bear. It's like don't poke the bear.
Yeah, there you go.
It's like don't poke the bear because in European nations they go and they actually Edomites go in caves and poke bears because they hibernate. Oh, he's not gonna wake up. We're poking bears.
They just did that. They just did that to Putin.
They did that.
See?
Yeah, they did. Yeah.
They just
Exactly.
They just poked on him,
They
man.
poked the fuck out of
Yeah,
him.
and actually, that was the Most High putting them hooks in his jaw. I was like, nah,
Yeah.
man, hell no.
And
Hey, you see it there? He like, all right. He like, bet.
like the prophet said, when
He
you go
woke
to
now, man.
when you go into the
Yeah.
nukes, when you go into the nukes that they sent, there were nukes,
They
but
do
the
it.
nukes didn't have the warhead.
Yeah.
They had warheads attached because you got. I remember if you go back in the WhatsApp amongst us brothers, the Ashkaya like 2 days ago just sent the different nukes that these countries have. When you go into the nukes that the Satan 1, not the Satan 2, but the Satan 1, not the ones in the silos, but the ones that released from the trucks. They don't have warheads on them. They sent the nukes, but they don't have warheads on them. So they didn't have like the destruction capability that the nuke breaking the nukes have. They just destroyed buildings.
It's a preview.
But he did that purposely. It was a power move. It was a power move. Like, hey, I could put warheads on them, bitch, anytime.
Yeah.
Let it be that, you know.
Yeah, and plus those missiles too, they come so fast. He was actually displaying that you ain't got nothing that'll stop these. The way they came down, the motherfuckers rained down.
Hypersonic.
They was
Hypersonic.
like
go
right
right
after
in
each
there.
other. They don't have nothing to fucking stop that.
They even said that they couldn't stop those.
Yep.
They cannot stop them hoes.
They can't even stop them, man.
It's like you trying to dodge raindrops.
Yeah,
But
You still gonna get wet.
the great power against it is that Esau in his pride, he's not gonna hearken. All Putin's saying is like, stop getting European countries for NATO. Just stop adopting our countries.
Mind your business.
And mind your business. But the pride of Esau was like, yeah, we're gonna do
It's
that.
my business.
Hey, get another one of those countries. Fuck them people.
Hey, poke the bear again.
Poke the bear again. We're the most greatest and powerful nation on the face of the earth.
Yep.
And scream when the bear maul your dumb ass. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? He hate me.
But they can't though, because what? Spirit Yahweh Shem Yahshua. Hey, Joel 2. Hey, the missiles ain't gonna break their rings. And then like the missiles they say they have on hand, as far as like specialist documents, ain't the missiles that the Lord said they got on hand. The Lord said 2 million missiles are gonna be shot over there.
200 million missiles.
200 million, man.
200 million missiles, man.
According to Esau's
Shit,
propaganda,
it's gonna be destroyed in 1 hour.
Hey, imagine you gotta think how loud a missile is. Just one.
Just one.
You ain't gonna be able to do nothing.
Man, you
You
motherfucker.
ain't gonna be able to retaliate or nothing, bro. Ain't gonna be through,
ain't gonna be nothing.
Motherfucker, people eardrums gonna be exploding.
bro.
Cause the sound gonna be so loud.
Because they use jet fuel. When you go to jet fuel,
Yeah.
same missiles use the same fuel as jets.
Yeah, fighter jets
You
be
see
loud,
them,
yeah.
the fighter jets use the same fuel as the jet missiles. The missiles pack a punch, man. It says one SARNet. It says Russia has SARNets. One SARNet can take it to landmass in Texas because it carries 12 warheads, not 8, but 12. One missile can take out the landmass of Texas, and then once the missile releases its warheads, it can hit different locations. That's in Joel. It said the horsemen.
They was compared. They was
Yeah,
liking it to like a army,
The warhead.
like a
The
cavalry.
Ninevites.
You imagine all the horses coming like.
Yeah, you can't stop the
You
horses.
can't
Them
stop
horses are hidden. You know, them horses they gallop
And they in a
the
row.
spears.
Yeah, the road you trying to
They
squeeze.
didn't say that shall not break their ranks.
They should
They're
not break their ranks.
collide them to one another.
Yep.
The Lord, the Spirit of the Lord gonna guide them miss with them warheads, man.
I grabbed it for you.
You got it,
Joel 2, I start at verse 3.
Oh, say percent.
I can wait on.
Okay, good.
It says, a fire devoureth before them, and behind them a flame burneth. The land is as the Garden of Eden before them, and behind them a desolate wilderness.
Read that again. It said behind me what? Read that at what? It's up from the top. It's like
Okay, it says, a fire devoureth before them, and behind them a flame burneth. The land is as the Garden of Eden before them, and behold, and behind them a desolate wilderness.
God says before them is the Garden of Eden, because they ain't hit yet. This is like the Garden of Eden. This is Esau's Edom.
Paradise.
Yeah, it's paradise, man. Idon is paradise, man. And then you gotta think this is the headquarters of the Esau Edom. All these the elite banking families, man. But behind them, after they hit, it's gonna be a what? A wilderness?
And behind them a desolate wilderness.
That's the wilderness. After they hit, so the destruction after it happens, it's gonna be a wilderness.
Yea, and nothing shall escape them.
And nothing shall escape. Go ahead.
As Mike, if Mike said it, because when you drive through Chicago, especially around the Loop, you know, you're looking at it carnally, like the architecture is
It's beautiful, yeah. But that's all through America. They always argue, like Americans always argue who got the best skyline? It's Chicago, it's LA, it's Houston. They all New York. They all like, oh, those 4 cities got the best skylines. Chicago, LA, Houston, New York. Hey man, all that shit about to be the same.
It's gonna
All
be
that shit
level.
about the fucking desert.
It's gonna be it's gonna be all level, man.
Level.
Turn to sand.
Smoke.
That Babylon the Great Horde.
Yep.
Yes.
On the outside.
Yes.
Another thing too about the nukes, man. And then we was just watching the documentary about conspiracy. Yeah, all that shit, everything is over is made in America. It's combustible. Everything, plastic, that shit you gonna burn, but man, plastic just burns, bro. It's made out of petroleum.
And it goes about 7,000 miles per hour.
Yeah, yeah.
Damn. The sewer lines, the sewers.
Sewer gas, everything's combustible in this motherfucker.
And then you got gas lines.
1,000 now.
You got gas pipes and gas lines all up under the ground.
Yeah,
Can't comprehend.
And then not to mention electricity.
yeah,
It runs off of oil.
yeah.
So everything is just flammable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The people.
And you bloated ass Americans.
Sewer
Yep.
lines.
Well, I was gonna say that next, and the people are flammable.
Y'all walking bombs.
Yep.
Yeah.
Sewer lines. You got sewer lines. You got natural gases. Electricity.
It says the appearance of them is as the appearance of horses, and as horsemen, so shall they run.
So when you see horses like back in ancient world, you see horses run to the battle. There's nothing they can stop. They just run right through the fucking
Yeah,
line.
that front line.
They run right through the front line.
And if I may, you hear them from miles and miles away.
Miles away.
Gallop.
But horses also represents power.
Yeah.
That's why you have horsepower. That's why you have horses, CCs. Horses represents power. And those missiles carry power. The brother just said 7,000 miles per hour. That's insane.
It's
That
about
is
Mach
crazy.
6.
Imagine your eardrums explode. You can't even hear yourself scream.
Yeah, to the air show.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
hear
shit, when out the motherfuckers blow past, man, that
Jets.
shit be live, no
Loud.
motherfucker, bro.
They use the same jet fuel.
Yeah.
So you ain't gonna even hear yourself scream. You're just gonna be.
Yeah.
Now them things loud, bro.
Yeah, they loud.
Hey, they be loud as shit, especially those fighter jets and those air shows.
Yeah.
Boy, I was on top of a high-rise building while they was out there practicing in
Oh,
Chicago. There's a tall ass high-rise. I'm like, damn, they loud. I can see them like right there.
Yeah.
You know,
Loud.
They loud as hell, bro.
It says, like the noise of chariots on the tops of mountains shall they leap,
Damn.
like the noise of a flame of fire that devoureth the stubble, as a strong people set in a battle array.
Like the noise. We just gonna hey, the spirit of noise.
That's
We're
right.
gonna hear this. Then you gonna hear the alarms. Gonna be like, and then gonna TV's gonna be on. This is not a
drill.
this is not a drill. Go to the nearest bunker, but ain't no bunkers in America.
They gonna tell people late.
What you gonna try to go lift up the damn plate from the sewer line and trying to go down? Hey,
Yeah, that's exactly what they're gonna try to do.
Man, if you do that, it's gonna be gas lines down
Guys
there.
down there, yeah. You gonna
Yeah.
fuck your ass up.
You gonna fuck up even more.
But you know what's funny? When you look into
Yeah, bro.
the manufacturing of the missiles, they're purposely engineered to burrow into the ground to explode bunkers. They hit the ground, and the inside of the missile burrows into the ground miles, like 100 miles into the ground to explode bunkers.
Carl, what you call them? Bunker
Bunker blast,
busters.
bunker busters, yeah.
Bunker busters.
Hey, if I
Yeah.
may, when I was in Esau's army, we had a missile called, they called it tow missiles. It was attached to our trucks, and they had special missiles, bunker busters, where it hit like the brother's going to, but it was designed to literally destroy bunkers and blow that bitch up from within. So that's a low level missile. We ain't, it's the, speaking of nukes.
You gotta think, you got 4 Great Lakes in this area, man. They gonna be dried up.
Yeah.
Dried.
Excuse me, it's like-
Then man, we look at Lake Michigan. I ain't never seen another Great Lake. All I see is Lake Michigan. That's a vast ass lake. That's a lake looking like a fucking ocean. That shit gonna be dried the fuck up. Lord, like I'm gonna dry that shit up. That's why Habakkuk said, "With the anger against the seas."
Yeah.
I got it.
Finish that up.
It says, before their face the people shall be much pained, all faces shall gather blackness.
So they know they're about to die. Like, man, we about to fucking die. They gonna be holding each other, whole families.
It's gonna be like a light that left out of them already.
Yeah,
You ever
nigga.
been so scared
God.
in your life, and you felt like your life was left out of you, and you pooted? That kind of fear. Shit.
Hey, wait,
Literally,
Real life, yeah.
hey, something scared the shit out of you, you know.
Yeah, you gonna have niggas,
Yeah.
you gonna have niggas on
That's a saying
boats.
for a reason.
Like, yeah, I'm gone. Like the one nigga that came was like, I'm gonna get a boat. Get some white bitches.
Yeah.
I'm like, no, nigga, you ain't finna get no boat. Like, bro, you ain't finna escape this shit, bro. You nigga, just go boats. Yeah, some boats. Like, yeah, I'm gonna escape this shit.
Hey, interesting you say that because you ever watched the movie Pompeii.
Yeah, man.
You had motherfuckers they trying to when Pompeii that volcano erupted. Niggas trying to go on the boats, but the lava hit the water. and boiled their ass alive.
Yeah, that's so hot. Boiled their ass alive.
Imagine you in the boat, look at the water start boiling.
You just start burning.
Boat catching on fire.
It
Golly.
says, they shall run like mighty men. They shall climb the wall like men of war.
Damn.
They shall march every one on his way, and they shall not break their ranks.
See, the marching that says they climb the wall means the defenses. America claimed they got military defenses, they got nuclear war defenses. Man, them defenses ain't finna stop nothing, man, because the Spirit of the Lord is on the missiles. They shall climb the wall. What does it say after they climb the wall?
Neither shall one thrust another, they shall walk every one.
So they're not
in
finna
his
run
path.
into each other, man. Them
And
warriors
they'll
ain't finna
collide.
touch each other. They ain't finna collide into each other and explode in the midair.
Right.
Man, the Lord, the Spirit of the Lord is gonna guide the missiles.
He gonna order them right where the fall at.
They got
Exactly.
they got their own
Yeah.
target, and they're gonna hit it.
Exactly.
If I may real quick,
Yeah.
I got the word ballistic. It says
The B stands for ballistic.
of rockets or missiles, ones that are guided while under propulsion but fall freely.
Damn, they fall freely, but they're guided because they got the GPS system in it.
But they gonna still, even if they fall freely, the angels gonna be guiding them.
Mm-hmm.
The angels gonna be like,
Yeah, he just read that.
pushing them to right where they need to go.
None ain't gonna
Yeah.
break their rank.
He's throwing their
That's like the Mario game. Remember the Mario
Yeah.
they had the one with the bullets and the fire behind it? With the
Yeah.
eyes and shit.
Yeah, they are.
Oh,
they got it.
Facts. That's mighty, man. Hey, the Lord cold, bro.
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah, so it says, and when they fall upon the sword, they shall not be wounded. They shall run to and fro into the city.
Yeah.
They shall run upon the wall. They shall climb upon
So
the houses.
So basically, like, if they try to do what they call that a laser defense,
Oh, yeah, the missile defense system.
yeah, missile defense system, they gonna be missing because they gonna be too damn fast.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Too damn fast. They ain't gonna be able to hit them.
Their system gonna be overloaded because
Yep.
they ain't gonna be able to fuck
Well,
them.
even if the angels gonna be angels like malfunction, like malfunction. They
Malfunction.
already destroy their ass, man. Like,
Or
yeah,
the
the
angel,
gonna be protecting them.
the angel gonna guide it out the way from the laser, like
Look, right here.
push it right over, right there. Nope, go that way. Boom,
Yeah.
boom, boom. Hey, cause they'll probably have their own GPS all logged into it, the spiritual GPS.
Because if you ever seen the RAM system, RAM,
Yep.
those are those missile defense systems, man. Like they got those guns that robotically detect, and them guns super slow. Basically.
And that to your point with the supersonic missiles, you know, the supersonic ICBM missiles, they fly so low that the radars can't detect it. They use the high level
See?
stuff like that, so they ain't gonna be able to detect none of them.
So based off that, how are you gonna be one of the people?
Then
How are you gonna be the nukes finna hit if you can't even detect it?
Yep.
Yeah, it says they shall enter. So like if they shall climb up upon the houses, they shall enter in at the windows like a thief.
And could you imagine, like, I could see it in the spirit, it's just like fire. You ever seen fire when it grows? Basically, it's just gonna be rolling. Swallowing shit, man. Like lava.
That's what the nuclear missile does. It
Yeah.
sucks before it hits an area.
Yeah.
It sucks in all the oxygen.
That vacuum.
It's like a vacuum, and then it blows it back out. So
Yeah.
imagine can't breathe, and then for those, there ain't gonna be no survivors. Anybody, even say you was to survive, the radiation poison is gonna be so significant. You would rather get hit by the fire than
Instant.
you would rather for you to die by the fire than to die of radiation poison.
Yeah, or you can get fucked up by the air.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Off the heat.
The bishop I had done had went into a lesson going into like the different radiuses, like how far you be away from a missile.
Yeah.
And man, it puts It puts fear in you, bro.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. Watching that documentary, they said it was a little town that was in New Mexico when they did that blast and shit. They didn't never even did no research on it. One of the houses a couple of houses got hit. It was in the radius of when they did the Manhattan Project. Oh, that's some bullshit.
I say even all the people had cancer because of that too.
Yeah,
All the workers.
when they did the testing on Bikini Island,
Yeah.
they didn't even tell the people, bro. They just
Yeah.
did the fucking test. I was like, man, that's boy, this nigga.
And that's Esau Edom for you, because
Yeah, bro.
with the atomic bombs, he did it on his own people. He
Yeah,
tested it out on his
yeah.
own kind.
That's
It said that they had their eyes closed and they could see the bones.
Yeah, yeah.
X-ray.
Yeah, X-ray vision, like in front of them and all the people around them.
It's crazy, you know, crazy because here you are. Hitler supposedly started the war, the Nazis, but they ain't dropping on Edomites. They dropped that shit on Ammon.
Yeah.
Show you they all still Esau. I mean,
Yeah.
you're a fucking devil, bro. You're a fucking devil.
Yeah, Christian looking down.
You were still reading that, brother, for him, and that was it.
No, that was into that, Joel.
Yeah.
I got one.
Yeah, I got one too.
Mhm.
Con, this is Ezekiel 36, starting at verse 5 in the NLT. It said, "This is what the sovereign Lord says. My jealous anger burns against these nations, especially Edom, because they have shown utter contempt for me by gleefully taking my land for themselves as plunder."
Hey, if I may, the brother read that scripture earlier in Revelations. He said, "By thy sword shall I live." See, this dumbass, when the Lord blessed him with the sword, it was a gift,
And a curse.
but he it was a curse too. He didn't think about the latter end of that blessing. Like, just like in a sense, when we got our blessing, it came with a gift
And a curse.
and a curse. The curse is what we're going through right now as a nation. But eventually we're going to be blessed. But Esau is the opposite. He's blessed now, thanks to the sword, but he don't realize there's a judgment tied to that sword, man. You ain't read the Lord looking at it, nigga. You ain't read
Turn the page.
you ain't read the thin
That fine print.
fine print. There's terms and conditions to this, nigga.
God. Verse 6, it says, "Therefore prophesy to the hills and mountains, the ravines and valleys of Israel. This is what the sovereign Lord says. I am furious that you have suffered shame before the surrounding nations. Therefore, this is what the sovereign Lord says. I have taken a solemn oath that those nations will soon have their own shame to endure." So the same type of afflictions that we went through is going to be right back. It's going to put right back on Edom's head, and the other nations in Psalms 83.
That's right.
Just one more verse. It just says, verse 8. It says, "But the mountains of Israel will produce heavy crops of fruit for my people, for they will be coming home again soon." So that's
I
a point for
got
us.
something. It's Numbers 24:18. It said, "Edom shall be a possession, and Seir also shall be a possession for his enemies, and Israel shall do valiantly. Out of Jacob shall come he that have dominion, and shall destroy him that remaineth of the city. And when he looked on Amalek, he took up his parable and said, Amalek was the first of his nation, but his latter end shall he perish forever." All right, so the Lord is not gonna spare this dude, huh? His end got an end. So he's ruling right now, and he's in his glory. So all we have to do, like I said, all our job is to do, man, is to keep doing what we doing. This dude it's like when you get an animal and he's in a cage, he's doing everything he's trying to do to get out of it. There's no end. There's no end. This dude is bad. The Lord is cold. He got him in a trick bag, man.
I got a precept.
Go ahead.
This is Isaiah 34:1. "Come near, ye nations, to hear, and hearken, ye people.
Yep.
Let the earth hear, and all that is therein, the world and all the things that come forth. For the indignation of the Lord is upon all nations, and his fury upon all their armies. He hath utterly destroyed them, hath delivered them to the slaughter.
Damn.
it said their stains also shall be cast out, and their stink shall come up out of their carcasses, and the mount shall be melted with their blood, and all the hosts of heaven shall be dissolved, and the heavens shall be rolled together as a scroll, and all the hosts shall fall down, and leaf falleth, let's say, as the leaf that falleth off the vine, and as a falling fig from the fig tree. For my sword shall be bathed in heaven, behold, it shall come down upon Idumea, and upon the people of my curse to judgment. You know, and like the Apostle Taha said, when you read further down, the Lord likened this unto what? A sacrifice. And right before the Lord got the prophets out, because the Apostle Taha, he pointed best in miracles, an altar.
Yeah.
The Lord got the prophets every round, inside the altar, outside the altar, prophesying against this place. And then what you do, you know, at the altar, you bring forth the sacrifice, the animal.
Yeah, you prepare. Basically, what he's doing now is preparing the sacrifice.
Yeah.
For the people,
We
dressed
dress
in this case,
Yeah.
because Yahweh Shah was a sacrifice for us.
Mhm.
So, hey, Esau about to make that sacrifice.
Yeah, and the 2/3 that followed Esau.
Come on. It says, let me read, it says verse 5, verse 6, like it, the sword of the Lord is filled with blood. It is made fat with the fatness, and with the blood of lambs and goats, with the fat of the kidneys of rams, because you understood the sacrifice, the organs, and the Lord required you to pretty much burn them.
Yeah.
You know, they separate, you know.
And he separated. Yeah,
Yeah.
he separated.
Come on. It says, for the Lord hath a sacrifice in Basra, and a great slaughter in the land of Idumea. It says, and the unicorn shall come down with them, and the bullocks and with the bulls, and the land shall be soaked with blood, and the dust shall make, it said, and their dust shall make fat with fatness. For it's the day of the Lord's vengeance, and the year of the recompense for the controversy of Zion. You know, so all this is happening because what you've done to the Lord and his people. I mean, you blaspheme the Lord, his tabernacle, his name. You know, you touch the apples of the Lord's eye, his people. And then now with this MOTB, you trying to touch his elect.
Yeah.
You know, here you are, you know, what's in the court of law, you know, somebody trying to rape and seize you, if you betroth, what you do, you scream out.
That's right.
You cry out. And that's what the elect doing. Hey, when in this MOTB system fully implemented, we're gonna be crying even more. Lord, get this nigga. I don't want to be married to this nigga.
Right.
This nigga nasty, you know, like the bring up the Mario movie. You know, Bowser, the movie they had with Bowser, he trying to force them to marry Peaches. Peaches like, I don't want to marry your ass. And what happened? Mario came and got saved the day, you know. And the Lord, like, you know, he gonna come and knock Bowser's ass out. You know, yeah, you know. Come on.
That's right. That's it, man. Yeah. The Lord gonna come and save the day. Anybody got anything else?
That's it for me.
And with that, we're gonna give all praises and glory and honor to
Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Kakadash.
double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. He salutations to all the brothers out here laboring in this truth and sincerity. Shalom.
Shalom.
Abad the ball.
Abad the ball.
See you there 2024.
Soon. Get ready, get ready.